I'm Angie Graves, and I've known Pat since 1995. My experience is more personal. I haven't worked with him officially, really, at all. He's always been my old friend Pat, And he actually knows my husband very well. They're the same age, so they were in law school together, YDs together, and that's what has brought me closer. It's not just my relationship with Pat, but it's his relationship with both of us, I guess, if you will. He takes credit for introducing me and my husband, although there's a few sides to that story. But he will tell you he introduced us, or at least he was very instrumental in putting us together. He had envisioned that we would just go together, and that he orchestrated events so that we would meet and we would have to work together and we would be in the same place at the same time, so that naturally this relationship that he knew would happen would actually have a way to occur. Well, the Pat that I know is a huge Razorback fan, and it's been a tradition for quite a while for him to stay with us on football weekends. So, he comes to Fayetteville and he rolls into town, and he's always looking around. What can he do? Where can we go? Who can he meet up with? And sometimes it's with us and sometimes it's with others. But inevitably, when he comes back to our house at whatever hour of the night, our pantry gets raided. And in fact, I've learned I need to stock up because the pantry will be raided. So I have really great memories of traveling with Pat through YDs. We went to various national meetings around the country. I also have great memories of the '96 National Convention in Chicago, where, for whatever reason, a large contingent of YDs showed up. I don't think any of us were delegates at the time, but we all managed to get in our various ways and enjoy the festivities, and Pat was a large part of that. We had a great time. Pat was known to be a dancer, and I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but Pat is a very creative dancer. And I can remember multiple times at various conventions when we would all get in a hospitality room and really nothing was happening. It wasn't very lively. Someone would turn on the music, Pat would stand up, the whole room would kind of go silent, and Pat would get the party started. And you would just have to ask him what I mean by that. But a lot of people will remember Pat's dancing. I do have an image of Pat dancing the Macarena. That was right when the Macarena hit, so they would break on the convention floor, and we were mostly up in the cheap seat. We didn't always have floor passes. We were up as visitors, but they would break, and the whole thing would break out in the Macarena. And I have a great picture even of Pat doing the Macarena.